Hey, cool gamer. What's up, cool gamer? How you doing, cool gamer? Can you hear that pecking and that tapping? I know that's annoying. If you can. Hey, Sugar Daddy. Sugar Daddy One Williams, cool gamer. Welcome, 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 welcome. SD, are you on your way home from work? What's up? What's up? What's up, bro? What's up on this Thursday? It's almost the weekend, y'all. It's almost the weekend. What y'all got planned? How has your week been this week? Hey, Spiky. Hey, Pierre. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Spiky? Hey, Pierre. Spiky, how is your orientation week going? What's up, bro? Frank G. Shorts and News. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, y'all. Blessed. All right, Pierre. I hear you. I hear you. Absolutely. Absolutely. Claim your blessings. Blessed, blessed, blessed. Turn the music up. If it's annoying, if it's annoying, if it's annoying. Oh, is everybody off work yet? Pierre, bro, I think you off, right? Not Pierre, I'm sorry, Sugar Daddy. SD1 Williams, are you off work, bro? Are you on that commute? Are you on that commute to the house? You're home? Blessed with a special visitor right now, but I'm here. Oh, SD1 Williams, bro, go pay attention to that visitor. You got a special visitor. Look, that's what I like to hear, bro. That's what I like to hear. Frank says I'm chilling, watching football, and eating dinner. Who's playing, Frank? And what's for dinner? I have absolutely no idea what's for dinner. My shift changed some this week, so I don't know what's for dinner. I was ready for the shift change, but because change is good. Let me tell you, change is good for the shift change. But I haven't really figured out what I'm going to eat. At least today is Thursday. I did good at the beginning of the week. I had everything planned out, and then plus leftovers from one day to the next. I had something Monday, Tuesday. I was able to prepare something and have leftovers on Wednesday. Preseason game, Giants versus the Patriots. Okay. Giants. So, how's it looking? Who's leading? Actually, not even who's leading. Which team do you think is looking like they're going to be the better team? I know it's hard to tell after a pregame. One pregame, though. Just one pregame. But I know everybody's excited for football. Preseason games are exciting. Everybody gets to trying to figure out who's looking good, who's looking horrible. Who's looking good? Who's looking horrible? So, Frank, did when Brady came out of retirement, was it for just 1 year? Was it supposed to be for just a year? Or did they not say? Did he not say how long he'd be back? You know my comments stick. There they go again sticking. Again, oh, it just started to go. Just started a few minutes ago in three. Okay, 3-0 already. Hey Annie. Hey Annie. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the live, sis. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm glad to have all of y'all here. It's thankful, thoughtful, thankful, thoughtful, thankful, thoughtful, thoughtful, and thankful Thursday. I hope everybody's week has been great. I hope you guys are preparing for a great weekend. I hope you got some excitement planned for the weekend. Some excitement, or hey, get some extra rest. SD1 says, hey Frank and hey Spiky. It's been good so far, Annie. That's great. That's a blessing. That's a blessing. It's great to have a good week because sometimes things can happen during the week that throw you off, get you off kilter, but you have to just pray about it, shake it off, brush it off, and keep on moving, keep on going, and enjoy yourself. Enjoy your week. Enjoy yourself at work or whatever you do. Try not to let it hinder what your goals are. Hinder your great, awesome day at work. Because, hey, work in itself can be hard, just the work itself. So then when you encounter obstacles during that time, it can be so stressful. It can be so stressful, but don't let it get you. Don't let it get you. I know, especially when you work with a lot of people on the job, when you have a lot of employees that you work with, and it's not even necessarily a lot of employees. Sometimes the job can be stressful when it's, just a few, but it can be really stressful when you have to work with the community or with the public. So if you have like silver service jobs, you're working with people, you're dealing with people, you're dealing with co-workers, and you're dealing with the work itself. So don't let it stress you on your lunch break. Make sure you take your lunch break. Do y'all work with people who like rarely take their lunch break? It's like they work through the lunch break. I'm like, take your lunch break. A long time ago, I would do that sometimes. But if you're on a job, at least 8 hours, 8 to 12 hours, 8, 9, plus hours, take your breaks. Take all of them. Take your breaks. Most jobs have like an hour and then 2 15-minute breaks. Take your breaks because you need them. Unless, of course, if it's something critical or something really important, you may work through. But when your biggest break, at least try to take your biggest break, like your lunch break. Try to get you some nourishment in, get you some food. Try to, yes. And I used to do that, but I started thinking about it. I'm like, they don't pay you. They don't pay you for your break. Now, some jobs do. I'll take that back. Some jobs, if you work like through your lunch hour, they will pay you. But sometimes you have to go through filling out forms. You get the forms okay, or whatever by your supervisor. So unless you have like a really relaxed job and they take your word for it, if you work through your lunch break, you got to get it approved to be paid for it. So just, take your breaks. Take your time to rejuvenate. To me, that's a time to get you some nourishment in. And I do suggest not eating a heavy meal though when you're at work on your lunch break. Get you something to make you feel good, kind of boost your energy, because y'all know how we do. Once we eat lunch, once we eat a heavy meal, you don't want to do any work. You want to chill. You want to relax. Hey, Lady Shell. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Lady Shell says, hey, BT in chat. What's up, Lady Shell? So, y'all, this is another day. Y'all know sometimes I come on here and I have no clue, no idea what I'm eating today. Annie says, we get paid for 40 hours. Time is not monitored. Okay, okay. So, yeah, Annie, then make sure you take your breaks. Definitely take your breaks. Like I said, I understand that sometimes you just, you have to work through a break. Sometimes there's like something critical going on or something very important that needs to be done. But when you can, y'all, when you're at work, take your breaks. Take your breaks. If you have an hour, try to get you something to get you a little bit of energy. Depends on how you eat. If you don't eat too much, try to take you a walk around the building or walk around. Sometimes you can get your exercise in on your lunch break. Annie says, hey, Lady Shell. SD says, hey, champ. Hey, champ. Hey, champ. Frank speaking to Lady Shell. Everybody speaking to Lady Shell. Lady Shell, how's your week been going? So a lot of times it's Thankful Thursday, Thoughtful Thursday. I like Thoughtful Thursday. I like both of them. But, by the time Thursday hits, it gives you a little bit of time to think about how your week has gone. And, it's just like if you work a Monday through Friday, it's only one day left. So Thursday, think about it. Think about how your work week has gone, or just your week in general, not even your work week per se. But think about how your week has gone, how things have gone for your family, things have gone as far as your friends, your interactions, and new things that happen, old things that you're dealing with. Think about those things on Thursday and, see how you can boost your Friday and boost your weekend. Lady Shell says, hey, Annie. Yeah, think about those things. Frank, I saw you. Are you doing the walk challenge, Frank? I didn't do it because my schedule changed a little bit and I really wasn't sure when to do it. I started to do it on my bike or my elliptical because I could just jump up on there. But she said walk. So I'm thinking that Miss Key and Georgia Girl meant like walk, actually walk. Kind of enjoy nature a little bit. Get some exercise in and enjoy nature. Take some deep breaths in and out outside. Lady Shell says, hey, y'all. Hey, SD1. Hey, Frank G. Shorts and News. You didn't do it. You had a busy week. Okay. Yeah, I've been seeing, I've watched them do it. And so it's actually an easy challenge. It's an easy challenge. I should have done it. I should have just like walked to, down the street and back right before work. But like I said, sometimes when change is good, but I had to adjust to the hours. So I was like, I'll try to catch the next challenge. But I've done 2 so far. So I did the breakfast challenge and I did the water challenge. So I've done 2. I'm proud of myself because I'm usually not good about doing challenges. It's like, not that I don't want to, but I'll just forget to do it. And by the time I think about it, I'm like, it's like late, which I guess you can do a challenge at any time. You can walk around the house. You can walk around your yard. So y'all see this news where somebody was in the standoff with the FBI? He was one of the January 6th rioters in a standoff with the FBI. I think he was killed. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Some people are I don't know, to be willing to be in a standoff with the FBI. People they just have no fear. Or, I don't know. I don't want to blame everything on mental health because everybody has a degree of mental health. Everybody has a degree. Everybody has, even if you don't have a mental health diagnosis, you have to do things to keep your mental health in order So everybody has to deal with it on some degree. But to be in a standoff with the FBI, that's something. And it says, I am not good with challenges. Me either. And I'm good with them if they're simple. but I'm not good with hard challenges. Or like challenges that are kind of strict. Like you have to do it this way, that way. Just like when we did the breakfast challenge. Now that was easy because they didn't say it didn't have to be any particular type of breakfast food. It was just share what you had for breakfast. And it was also like, people eat breakfast throughout the day. Some people eat breakfast food. Some people eat breakfast food for their dinner. So that was kind of easy. And I was like, what is going on? But he was in the involved with that January 6th stuff. And most of those people up there, they'll fight to no ends. And it's really sad though. Slewfoot Slim, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, BT in chat. Slewfoot Slim, have you been to my live before? If you have not, I'd like to welcome you to the live, welcome you to the chat. Everybody, Slewfoot Slim, welcome him, welcome him, welcome him. If you haven't been here before, please hit that like button, hit that bell. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Share if you can. I appreciate the support. And welcome, 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 welcome. We're just having a conversation about Thursday, Thankful Thursday, Thoughtful Thursday, whichever one you choose. Talk about your thoughts over this past weekend. How well has this week gone for you? This is my first time catching your live. Definitely. Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate you and we welcome you. Welcome you. Welcome you. I'm glad you were able to catch this live. I hope your week has gone well. James Money 615. What's up? What's up? What's up, bro? I hope your week is going well too. I see you got that Tennessee Titans avatar going up there. I see. Okay, James Money 615. And he says, welcome, welcome, Slew. Week went good, Spiky. That's good, Spiky. SD says, welcome, Slew. Slew says, thank you, Annie. Thank you. Spiky, how you enjoying your new job? James Money, are you watching the game? Are you watching the who is it, Frank? The Giants and who else was it? I forgot that quick. Are you watching the game tonight, James? Frank just told me who was playing. I'm sure you already know anyway. But yeah, football season is almost back. Giants versus the Patriots. Giants versus the Patriots. So James Money, are you watching the game? What you think the Titans gonna do this year? Lady Shell says, hey, Slewfoot Slim. Hey, Spiky. Yeah, I love football, but I prefer college football. I love college football. And I love the NFL because football games are fun. Actually, I just love football. Football games are fun. I've gone to some basketball games. They're fun too, but it's just something about football being outside. It's just fun. It's during the winter time where you should have your behind in the house. And it says, are you a Giants fan, Frank? Slew says, hey, Lady Shea. Yes, welcome everybody. Thank you all for spending a little time with me. You could be anywhere else, but you chose to come over and come into my live and say hello, leave me a comment. Again, if you haven't hit that like button, please go out and hit the like button. If you're coming already, share if you can. And if you haven't already, subscribe. Subscribe. Frank says, no, he's a Ravens fan. Okay, Baltimore Ravens. Who is it that changed the name, Frank? Is it Washington? Yeah. What, the Commanders? Are they the Washington Commanders? That still sounds a little funny. I guess funny until you get used to it. Funny until we get used to it. Funny until we get used to hearing it, and funny until we get used to seeing it all the time. I just thought, I think most people thought they would come up with something else a little bit catchy, a little bit, I don't know, a little bit different. But once we see, or once we get used to it, it'll be okay. The Commanders is fine. Hey, Miss Key Kitchen, welcome, 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 welcome to the live. I've been seeing your walks, Miss Key Kitchen. I just asked Frank about the challenge. I did the breakfast and the juice. Was it juice challenge? I need to. What's the next one coming up? Because I need to. My work schedule changed a little bit, and like I told them, I could have at least just walked up or down the street or walked around the yard. So I didn't get with this one this week. I was gonna try and catch up Tuesday, and then I was running late, so I was like, I'll just catch the next challenge. But honestly, it was kind of easy, just walking. Miss Key says, "Hey Frank." Annie says, "Frank G, okay, I'm Tom Brady." Old Tom Brady fan, so you know my team. Yep, yep. Annie, how long is he supposed to be out of retirement? That name sounds a hot mess. It does, it does, Frank. I hate to say it. Lady Shell says, "Hey, Miss Key Kitchen." I hate to say it, but I'm hoping once we get used to it, it'll be okay. You did a wonderful job. Oh, thank you, Miss Key Kitchen. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know. Like I said, my hours changed just a little bit, and it kind of threw me off. I was having to not really get used to it, because my sleep pattern is what my sleep pattern is. It's crazy anyway. But just leaving the house at a certain time, and I wanted to do the walks before I left. And I started to get on my elliptical, but then I was like, well, technically that's not a walk. I don't think that's what they meant. Frank and Annie says, "Hey, Miss Key Kitchen." Next challenge is Dinner of the Day, hosted by Georgia Girl. Okay, okay. Dinner of the Day, hosted by Georgia Girl. He is not retired. He came back. Yes, I know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, how long did he stay a specific time? Will he be back for a year, 2 years, 3 years? Okay, Annie says not sure. Might be this year or next year. Okay, okay. Well, he's a young 40. What is he? 45? That count as a walk. Okay, okay. I wasn't sure, because if I had known for sure, I could have done that. Like, even when I got off or something. Tom Brady is a young 45. He hasn't had many injuries, has he? I know he's had some. It's football, but he hadn't had any like really major injuries, has he? Whenever he decides to go. That's the beauty of it, because he is still a great player. He's 45, and he hasn't had any major injuries, has he? Or am I missing? I follow him. You know who can't follow Tom Brady, but because you're gonna hear about it and hear about him. But I wasn't sure if he'd ever. I don't remember ever hearing of him having any major injuries. Doesn't mean that he hasn't. But whether he has or not too many. Okay. Miss Key says, "Hey, Lady Shea, you know what? He through it all though. Through it all, he's been whatever he's had, he's a bounce back kid." Because he is still playing he's still at the top of his game. I'm sure he may not be the Tom Brady he was 10 years ago, but he's better than a lot of the young quarterbacks. It's like they said, any team would love to have him. Any team, any team, any team. So, what y'all got planned for the weekend? The next challenge is the Dinner of the Day. Hosted. Okay, Dinner of the Day. Dinner of the Day. Gotta remember, Dinner of the Day. Sugar Daddy says, "Hey, Miss Key Kitchen. Sugar Daddy, how's that grandbaby doing?" Hey, Sugar Q. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's up, BT? Long time no see. Happy Thursday. Hey, chat. Yes, where you been? Where have you been, Sugar Cube? No, long time no see from you. I hope everything's going well, Sugar Cube. How's your week been? How's your Thursday? Look at my Chef Finest Wine. Hey, my VT. Hey, everyone. Hey, hey, hey. Welcome, Chef Finest Wine. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, Sugar Cube. How has your week been? I hope you both have had a great week. I hope you're looking forward to a spectacular weekend. Tell me what y'all got planned for the weekend and give me some ideas. And it says the man eats avocado ice cream. No, Annie, enough said. Enough said about old Mr. Brady. He eats avocado ice cream. You know, is he vegan? Is he vegan? Chef says, hey, what's up, my Sugar Cube? Lady Shea. This Sugar Dad says, I love days like this. People are reaching out to me. Annie, speaking of Chef Finest Wine, Sugar Cube says, what's up, fine? Is wine handsome? Hey, Lucinda. Welcome, 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 Lucinda. Welcome everybody into the live on this Thankful Thought Thursday. Lucinda says, VT, everyone in the chat, Thursday, stopping by, showing support. Thank you, Lucinda, as you always do, as you always do, as you always do. Chef Finest Wine and Lady Shea, always, always, always showing support, and I appreciate it. I am grateful for it. Everybody speaking to Sugar Cube, and Sugar Cube speaking to everybody. We hadn't seen you in a while, Sugar Cube. Glad to see you today. Glad to see you today. Did I freeze? Yep, I'm frozen. Am I frozen? It looked like I was frozen. I think I hear it now. Sounds like I was frozen, y'all. I wouldn't be surprised if I am. If it's not one thing, it's always something with this Wi-Fi. If it's not the Wi-Fi, it's StreamYard. If it's not StreamYard, it's the Wi-Fi. Always something. Everybody speaking to everybody. Yeah, Sugar Cube. It's not frozen? Okay, ladies, I don't know. Maybe I was delayed. It felt like it was frozen. So I was trying to see if it was frozen or if I was delayed or something. Seems like it got low on my end. Everybody speaking to Lucinda. So yeah, y'all, I'm off this weekend. I need some ideas. I need something to do. You know what? The best thing to do is to get some rest. Get some rest. You can always use some rest. Always, always, always. Okay, Lady Shea. My weekend last week was busy. Was it Frank? I feel like I do because I went live was it Monday? I think it was Monday, and you were saying something about being busy. I think it was Monday. Because I've been going live, but like at night when I get off, I just do a Chef Finest Wine was in there with me the other night. Chef, we was live to natural sounds, y'all. Okay, Annie. Okay, Lady Shea. Tamika, hey, welcome to the live. Glad to see you, glad to have you here. Hope you're having a good week. Hope your week has been great. Tomorrow is Friday, y'all. Friday. Chef, are you off tomorrow? Who's making sure they leave work early tomorrow? Frank says, I met my long-lost brothers and sisters. Son. You did? Oh, Frank, that's great. Congratulations. I'm glad to hear that. Frank met his long-lost brothers and sisters on Sunday of last week, y'all. Wow, Frank, that's amazing. So was that the very first time that you ever saw them? That you've ever seen them at all? Was Sunday the very first time? That's a blessing. That's amazing. That's wonderful. So many people have sisters and brothers that they've never met. So to hear someone say that they've met their long lost sisters and brothers, that's truly a blessing. Really, Frank? Frank, what was the first thing that you did? What would be the first thing that the rest of y'all would do in a chat if you ever met your long lost sisters, a long lost sister or brother? What would the first thing be? What would come to your mind first when you actually come in contact with them? Like, I know before you meet them, before the meet, you're thinking all kinds of things. You're wondering. You have a lot of questions. But when you actually see them, what was the first thing that came to your mind, Frank? Real father, straight player. Well, Frank, a lot of them are. It's sad in a way. So it's good in the way that you have siblings, that you meet. Hopefully, you guys can bond. And it's been a long time, but hopefully that's okay. Hopefully that's okay. Hopefully you can bond and get to know each other. Let's see, there it is. There it goes again. Sugar Q says, that's cool as heck, Frank. Why he didn't want me in his life. So was he involved with their lives, Frank? Hey, Dominique. Welcome. You know what, Frank? I know you probably, if he was involved with their lives, I know you probably wonder, like, okay, why were you involved with them and not me? I know you probably wonder things like that, but hopefully, those thoughts, hopefully the meeting will suppress those thoughts, or not really suppress them, because you don't deserve that to happen. They don't need to be suppressed. If you have questions, you need answers. You want answers. You need answers. But the one good thing about it is that it's not their fault, and it's not your fault. So now you guys have Frank. Frank says, hey, Dominique, he was sleeping around. I'm glad you caught the live too. Dominique, welcome. Hit that like button for the comment, share out if you can, and subscribe if you haven't. But I think you have subscribed because you said you caught my live. So I appreciate all of y'all for coming into the live, all of y'all for having a chit chat with me on this Thankful, Thoughtful Thursday. So Frank, you have a lot to be thankful for, and you have a lot to think about, to be thankful for, like I said, I know you have a lot of thoughts running through your heads. And what would you guys think if you had long lost siblings? How do you think you would react? What do you think the first question would be? For me, I would like to just give them a good look to see how much we look alike, to see if we look alike. Dominique says, hey, Frank. I think that's what it would be for me. Before any questions, would definitely like greet them, a big greeting. But I think I would mostly be kind of like, of course, you're going to be a little shocked, a little nervous. But I think I would mostly, the first thing I would do is just like hone in on the features. Like, do we look alike? Frank says, honestly, I wanted to have a relationship with him, but he made too many excuses why he didn't want to be bothered. Oh, okay. I got you, Frank. But I mean, you know what? As a child, you still, even as an adult now, and when you grew up, I'm sure you still want a relationship, but you were the child. So it's like you can only do what they allow you to do. And you made it clear, you made it known that you wanted a relationship. So I'm sure you like you say, you wonder why he didn't want to have anything to do with you, but only he knows. And sometimes they don't even have the answer. Sometimes they don't even have the answer, or sometimes I guess maybe they're ashamed of the answer. Have y'all ever just asked someone a question and the answer should be clear, but they just don't have an answer? They don't have an answer. They said, you look like him? Okay. Did you and your siblings, do y'all resemble to you? Do you look like them? Do they look like you? So are you the oldest, Frank? Are you the oldest? And what do you think? Do you feel like you guys resemble, favor, look alike? Oh, okay, okay. I'm gonna take that down. Okay, okay. Yeah. He oh, you're the baby. Okay. He shame being shameful can leave you without an answer as well. So, like you said, you know the real reason, and he does as well, or he did as well. But sometimes being shameful or being embarrassed can kind of leave you unwilling to talk or leave people, it's like they know. I just think they know it's hurtful for you, but it's also hurtful for them. Sometimes people just don't want to think about the wrong they've done or talk about the wrong they've done. And yeah, Dominique, yeah, it's sad, it's sad, it's sad. But I hope that you and your siblings, can have great relationships from here on out. My grandmother told me that before she passed away. Okay, okay. Yeah, I pray that you and your siblings can have, great relationships from here on out. I'm glad that you guys got to meet each other. So, as far as your mom, Frank, were you the only child? Because if you're his youngest child, um, I was just curious to know if your mom had any other children. Because if she didn't, then you've gone from being an only child to instantly having a bigger family. You were your mom's only child? Okay, only child. My aunt just left. She has dementia. I didn't see that, Sugar Dad. I'm sorry. She has dementia. Okay, every moment with her is precious. It is. It is. It is. It is SD Wayne, and you are great. You're great for whatever field that you work in. You understand that. You understand that, and it's good that she has you. Chef Finest Wine says, "Welcome everyone in the chat. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for welcoming everybody into the chat." So Frank met his long lost sisters and brothers. I think that's a great thing. You want some greens? Fine, me too. Look, I'm still sitting up here trying to figure out what I'm gonna eat. I need to go to your channel and see if I can quench my hunger, quench my thirst and my hunger through imagery. I want some greens too. I want some collards. I actually think I want collards and turnips mixed. Oh, that sounds so good. I think that's what I'll go and get some of this weekend. I'll go get me some greens. Fine. Are you about to cook some? I know you say you want some greens. Next thing we know, we'll see Fine looking over in a pot of greens, y'all. Pulling out them turkey tails. Fine says, Frank, that's awesome. So happy for you. I didn't meet my real brother until I was an adult. Really? Wow, really? See, Chef, that's what I was just asking. Like, for anybody else who's ever had a long lost sister or brother, long lost sibling, when you met them, what was the first thing that came to mind? Like when you first, of course, you talked probably over the phone and everything, or unless it just happened to happen. But when you saw them, that initial contact, what did you think? Like, what was the first? What was the first thing you wanted to do, and what did you think? Hey, Steve Gilmore YouTube channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Checking in. Peace and blessings to everyone in the chat. Welcome, bro. Welcome. How are you doing? How you doing? You want some fried cabbage, SD? His little chef says, no, I don't have no greens. May have to go to the store. I know. I have to. Yeah, I might have to go to the store too because I want some greens too. You know what? I wanted greens last weekend and I kind of forgot about them. And now since you said that, I'm like, because I love greens. Y'all know collards are my favorite. I love, love, love greens. collards are my favorite. I definitely have a taste for collards, but I think I want a few turnips mixed in. Yeah, so chef, when you first saw, what did you think? Like I was telling the chat, I think the first thing I would do was be like, okay, do we look alike? I think before I even said anything, like I'd be like, as I'm approaching, I'm trying to figure out, do they look like me? Do I look like them? Do we look like each other? Which one of us looks more like mom? Which one of us looks more like dad? That's the kind of thing I'd be like. I know I would be glad though. I would be glad to. Because things like that happen. There are a lot of circumstances, and a lot of reasons for not being in each other's lives. And sometimes there's a lot of hurt and pain behind it. But hopefully by the time you meet, you can let the parents, no matter how old, you can let them deal with that stuff. You lost two. You lost. Oh, Steve says he had barbecue chicken, wings, mashed potatoes, gravy, sauerkraut, and corn on the cob. That was my anniversary dinner that I cooked for my wife today. 15 years of marriage. Congratulations. Happy anniversary, Steve. Everybody in the chat wish Steve and his wife a happy, happy anniversary. 15 years. All right, then. Sugar Dad says, I lost two brothers and a sister. Enjoy every moment, y'all. Yes, yes, yes. Enjoy every moment. Enjoy every moment. Y'all, if you hadn't hit the like button, please go out and hit that like button. It's free. I would greatly appreciate it. I really, really would. Share me out if you can. You already commenting. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. The neighborhood babysitter took my brother since he was Since he was an infant and ran and moved to Vegas. She ran from the ass whooping from your aunt. So my brother been in Vegas ever since. So that's the brother you went to visit, fine. Wow. Did she not, the neighborhood babysitter, was she not prosecuted? Was she prosecuted? Oh my goodness, y'all, I don't know why I think that has got to be StreamYard. I don't know why my comments stick like that. That's why I was asking, could y'all hear me? Because the comments are sticking. It does sound good, Frank, doesn't it? Frank says, I told them if I ever have kids, I won't do that. Right. I won't do what my father did to me. I actually be there regardless if she is another relationship or not. Right. Yes, condolences, SD. Condolences. Yes, y'all, we have to truly, I know it's hard, but family, we got these sayings like family's all you got. And honestly and truly, it is. It is. Family is all you got. Even after you fuss and fight, sometimes you go for days, weeks, sometimes even years without speaking. That's a part of you. That's all you've got. That's a part of you. And it's not just parents and siblings, cousins, especially first cousins, aunties, uncles, grandparents. If there's an issue, if there's a problem, try to work it out with them. Yep. Sugar Dad says, Chef finds why we all have a story, bro. Yep. Yes, that's the brother I went to see in Vegas. It was a whole quarterback. Are you? Oh, wow. Wow. So where is she? Did she get locked up, Chef? Who does that? Well, I won't even say who does that because people have done it. People do it. And it happens a lot more than we probably hear about. Yes, Steve, congratulations. Steve says, thank you, Dominique. Yeah, it was delicious. We'll probably have dessert later. Strawberry shortcake and strawberry ice cream. Wait a minute, Steve. Did you make the strawberry shortcake? Chef says, yes, Mr. Williams, we do. We do. Fine, that's a story. That's national news. That's a story that makes national news. That's like a Lifetime story. That's a movie. So when you met him, Fine, what did you think? Did you initially feel like we look alike and don't look alike? Like, what were your initial thoughts when you saw him? Francis, the grown adult in me let it go. The child in me was crying up a storm. I get you. That makes sense, Frank. That makes perfect sense. That makes perfect sense. Yes, it absolutely makes sense. Because as old as we are, no matter how old we are, we still have that inner child. We still have that inner child. It's still there. We progress, we get older, you know, we mature, we become adults. But before we were adults, we were children. And I think a piece of that is still there. It's always still there. It was there. We were children. We have memories, and then when you meet someone that you never had before, you wonder. You wonder what it would have been like. You look back on things that you did as a child and you say, I wonder what would have happened if my brother had been here. I wonder what would have happened if my sister were here then. And you have to be thankful and grateful for having them now. But it still makes you wonder how things may have been different. Which one would I have gotten along with more? Which one would I not have gotten along with? Which one would have been my road buddy? Which one would have been, So yeah, because we all still have that child in us. We do. Phil says, I moved to Vegas to live with my brother. Really? He treated me like, oh my God, about his stepchild. When I first saw him, I couldn't believe he looks like my whole twin. Really, Chef? Wow. Wow. I wonder, is he just like that with everybody, Chef? Like, is he the type of person that, could you tell that he's like that with now that you guys have that you know him? Is he just like that with everybody, or do you feel like he feels a certain way about you because you were with the rest of the family? Can y'all imagine another man walking around here looking like Chef? Of course, we know who's the most handsome. We know who's most handsome. He's right here in the chat, Chef Finest Wine. But can y'all imagine another man walking around looking like Chef? Do you guys act like Chef? There it is, sticking again. No, I didn't make the cake. I bought it. Look, Steve, look, after cooking that meal, hey, it's time to buy the dessert, right? That was a big meal. That was a great meal. That was a great anniversary meal. Look at Steve. Steve, I bet you do a lot of cooking. Chef says, my last visit with him some months back, I had to put hands on him. No, it's specifically because it was me, because I was with the family. That's what I wanted. You see, she Frank laughing. That, why do people do things like that? Like, I could never imagine taking somebody's child. So her doing that has a lot to do with the way he treats you. It probably has everything to do with the way he treats you. Was it just you two, or is that your own? No, you have sisters. Don't you have sisters, Chef? That is so sad. Hey, Vibrant Law, welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. How are you doing? That's so sad. Look, like I do remember you saying that you had to let him know. Chef, I think I remember that. Because you're bigger than he is. That's sad. I hope, it's always, I hope things get better. And then, you know him, Chef, so you probably know if things are going to get better or not, but I know you know how to deal with them. He knows how to deal with you because you make it clear how you're going to be. And that's how we have to be. We have to make things clear to people. You have to make, sometimes just because you're nice or you're sweet, the first thing people want to say, oh, she acts. No, people are sweet and nice. Sometimes, yeah, people are sweet and nice, but sometimes people take your niceness and your sweetness as cues or opportunities to treat you, to handle you when they feel like handling you. Nah, the niceness and the sweetness is there, but you just can't handle people just because you feel like, oh, they're nice, they're sweet. And then when you can't handle them, then they're not so nice and not so sweet. Yeah, they're still nice, they're still sweet. They just won't allow you to handle them. And Chef, I know you loved on him. Because you're the most loving person on YouTube, but you get behinds together too. Vibrant Love says, hey, Sugar Daddy, Frank, and Chef. Chef says, I have a sister too. Our sister, he thought it was sweet around here. So sometimes you have to make a point. Right. Chef says, hey, Vibrant Love. Sugar Daddy says, hey, Vibrant. Yeah, you do. Sometimes you have to make a point. Family, friends, acquaintances, you try to treat people nice, and then they feel like you're a little too nice, and like they can, I guess, kind of step on you, come to you a certain type of way, and that's just not happening. You know, sometimes you just have to. I'm nice. I'm not dumb. You know. Oh, Frank. Oh, Frank says, "Hey, Vibrant." Chef says, "I love my brother so much, so it hurts worse." See, that's what I thought too, Chef. So I'm like, you are the sweetest person that I've met on here. Um, and you don't mistreat people. From what I see, like I said, none of us are with each other every day or around each other. We haven't met each other. Well, most of us haven't met personally, but your true self comes out, and you never come out. You come out is you'll get their ass together. That's it. That's all. But you treat people kind. You treat people the way you want to be treated. He once ran to get a gun to shoot. Wow. So is he that, like, has he met the? So I know he's met you. Has he met your sister? Like, has he met the rest of the family? If so, how does he treat your sister? Yes, Frank. Yeah. Family family can be something else. They really can. They really can. And it's sad. It's sad. Wow. That's something else. He really has some pent up frustration. Do you think it's well, I know you already know it's because he wasn't with the family fine, but do you think he still has like maybe a little like extra resentment towards you? Like, I'm just curious to know how he treats your sister. He's scared. I know for one thing he's afraid of you. Brian said he had to lay hands on him. That is so awful. That's so awful. You see what she did so many years ago is really, I think a lot of that has to do with the behavior. A lot of that has to do with the behavior. Hey, Tristan. Hey, 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 hey. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you had a happy, happy birthday. A happy birthday. When was it? Over the weekend? Tristan, when was your birthday? I keep forgetting the date. I know it's just a few days ago. We saw you out there enjoying yourself, Tristan. We saw you out there having a good time. You were vibing, vibing. Chef says, yeah, he met our sister and everyone. He only does it to me. Really? Because he and I are closer because I moved and lived with him. Okay, okay. You know what? Okay, so you lived with him for a while. And I bet while you lived with him, all he could think about is the fact that you grew up with the family and he didn't. And that's not your fault. Like, that's honestly not your fault. What is his relationship? Like, what is his relationship with the lady that took him? She did that. She did that. Chef says, hey, Tristan. I'm trying to put it up there, Tristan, but StreamYard is acting crazy. My comments are sticking for some reason. Tristan said he had a good time. It was on this past Sunday. I thought it was Sunday. Okay. BT, my number one therapist. Okay, Sugar Daddy, you try to give people encouraging words, and you try to be nice, polite, and sweet, but people take those things for weaknesses, and they act like you won't come out of a bag, like you aren't supposed to come out of a bag. Like, and I don't come out of bags. You have to do me wrong. Period. Tristan says, "Hey, Chef." Yep, y'all. Tristan was having a ball. It was late too. Tristan. I fell asleep a couple of times. I know I spoke to you and I said happy birthday, and I saw a few other people come in and say happy birthday, and you were just vibing, vibing, and vibing, and I was like, I was trying to stay awake, but I was I was so sleepy. Chef says, yes, correct. He wouldn't even sit with me at the lunch table in high school. Wow. So his friends saw his treatment towards me and they stopped being his friend because they lost respect for him. Right, right. Because it truly was not your fault. And so there's got to be some type of it's what do you call it? I guess somewhat competition kind of, but in a really bad kind of way. Because it's one thing to have competition. Like it's one thing if you ran track and he wanted to run. If he ran track, you ran track. If you got the girls, he got the girls. If you had all the friends and he had certain types of friends, he did football. That's one thing. And there's always sibling rivalry. Well, I won't say always, but I can see that. But it seems like he really, really has some resentment towards you, and him not being with the family was not your fault. That wasn't your fault. So when there was a court case and everything, so did the courts allow him to stay with that lady? Yeah, I don't even. Can y'all hear me? Put a one if y'all can hear me because it won't even let me put the comments up at all now. I think it's StreamYard though. It won't let me put the comments up. So I don't even know. Let me go on my phone because I can't even tell if y'all can hear me. I still hear the background music, so I think you can. But not everyone is blessed with the gift of listening. I know, Sugar Daddy, and not everyone. People are quick to get hot. Okay, thanks, Sugar Daddy. People are quick to get hot when challenged or when questioned. Just because nice doesn't mean you won't question the BS. So it's just like you have to just, you just have to let people know how you are. But you can't really let people know how you are until things happen. But like all around in general, you are who you are. They are who they are. Nobody, like I said, on here really knows each other. So you have to get to know each other, and that's just a part of it. We all have things that we have to deal with. Good, bad, ugly. We got family, we got friends, we got social media. But yeah, I have I don't know if I told y'all this before, but I have a friend that fasts every January for the whole month through social media. And that sounds like a good thing to do, probably like twice, maybe January and then again in July. Just fast and take a break from it, because we take breaks from people online who we people that we are really, really physically around. Chef says he doesn't see it like that. He blames me as if right. That's what I'm kind of taking from what you're saying, Chef. Like it's not your fault at all. To me, it's the person's fault who took him. So that's why I was wondering, like, what's his relationship with her now? Because it's absolutely not your fault. But the one good thing that you said is that you love him so much. So that says a lot about you. It says exactly what we think of you. That's how we wouldn't expect you to be any other way. And he's ran to grab a weapon, a gun, and you still say that you love him so much. So out of all of the bad part, that was the most important part. That was the most important part. Okay, thank you. Steve says, Tristan Bell, I see you. Yeah, Tristan was having a ball. He was having a little blast over there. I was glad. Frank says, I believe the real truth will come out one day. SD says, Chef, it took me 20 years to mend the fence with my late father. Best thing I ever did. Have patience and faith, my brother. Wow. I'm so glad you were able to do that, Sugar Daddy. I'm so glad. I know you are too. I'm so glad you were able to mend fences with your dad. Sometimes when we're mad, but sometimes just to let the anger go is so like rejuvenating. It's like a rejuvenation. It's so stress relieving. Because I'm gonna tell you, as humans, we can get mad. I know I can, and stay mad a long time. a long time. And a lot of times you stay mad is at family. And it shouldn't be that way. My thing is family family is you shouldn't be so mad for so long at family. Now I know everybody's situation is different and it depends on the circumstances. But I know a lot of people who are so quick to forgive associates, acquaintances, people who they really don't know. Once those people cross them, they're so quick to forgive them. And then it may even happen again. They may even be crossed again. But when it comes to family, some people are really, really slow to forgive family. It always itself one day. Chef says, I ain't even on that comment, and it's just not coming up. Bless it. Chef says, Sugar Daddy One Williams, I spent 20 years to try and work things out with my brother. And the gun situation where he was gonna shoot me, I no longer try. I let him call me. Right, right. Has he apologized, Chef? Or have you talked to him since that happened? Have you guys communicated since that happened? I hope that you have. Um, and like you say, since that happened, I hope you have spoken at least, a few times. And even if you have, I don't blame you. I will let him call until you got comfortable, because it looks like you want to love on him. And honestly, I think he may want to love on you too. But he's just resentful. But he's resentful at the wrong person. Frank says, I don't blame you, Chef. SD says, Chef, I feel the same. I feel that, bro. Hey, Georgia girl, welcome, welcome, welcome. Georgia girl, I am a Every Woman Dream Team has entered this live. Thank you, Georgia girl. I appreciate you. Hi, host and chat. How's it going, Georgia girl? How has your Thursday been? How has your week been? Hope you're getting ready for an awesome weekend. Get you some rest, some relaxation. Spend a little me time shopping or whatever it is that you like to do, splurge on yourself. Chef says, oh yeah, I forgave him and still went to visit. We still talk, okay, but I don't try no more. I'm good. I let him come around when he's ready. Right. It's going to work out. It's going to work out. You know what, Chef? Sometimes when people, I don't know your brother, so I'm not trying to say, but sometimes it seems like with what you said about him, I think he loves you, because if he didn't, he wouldn't, y'all wouldn't be talking at all, because you've done your part and he's done some horrible things. So you kind of sit back and chill, but you guys do still talk. So that's good. And like I said, the most important thing from it all is that you said you love him, and you said you love him so much. So yeah, God will work it out. I know you've already prayed about it. He's probably prayed about it. And honestly, he probably misses you, because I'm sure the more you get along, the more you guys communicate. So sometimes people will truly miss you. Like I had a cousin like that. Like we kind of grew up like sisters a little bit, but then we had falling outs. And I'm not gonna even lie, like I wouldn't be hard enough. Probably the time when we were at our maddest, at our most angry points, I would probably be like, who cares if she doesn't come around or whatever? Who cares if we don't talk or communicate? But as we became older and we would spend, time away from each other because we were mad or whatever, it bothers you. It has to bother you. If you have any compassion at all, if you have any, if you ever had any love for them at all, it will bother you. It'll bother you. So, I had to learn to like not hold grudges against her. And somebody really important to me today said, no grudges, don't hold grudges. Georgia girl says, it's going to be okay. Oh, it's going okay. Have been dealing with a cold and my niece in critical condition. just been keeping the faith. Oh my goodness. I'm glad that your cold is getting better. And whatever is going on with your niece, we're praying for her. Y'all, everybody send up prayers for Georgia Girl's niece. She's in critical condition. So you continue to keep the faith, Georgia Girl, like I know you will, and continue to pray, pray, and pray. Georgia Girl says, hey, Sugar Daddy. Everybody's speaking. She says, hey, Chef. Chef says, Georgia Girl, yeah, I'm slightly under the weather too. I'm wishing your family all the best. Yeah, y'all, it was like I caught a cold, like a slight cold. And it was like, I said, no, because you catch a cold, you get a little bit more paranoid these days. So y'all, I was popping the vitamin C, the Alka-Seltzer Plus for cold. And thank God, and knock on wood, hope. It was like, usually if you get something like that, like for some people it's Theraflu, for some people it's Alka-Seltzer Plus. It'll kind of knock it out if you get it right when it starts. So I took vitamin C, good multivitamin, and thank God, by the grace of God, it's better. I'm like, you can have one of those colds and your nose is getting sore. Like that was happening within a day, and I was like, I gotta get something. I gotta get something, because sometimes we'll tend to say, oh, it's just a little head cold, and we try to fight, let it just kind of go away. But no, I wanted to do everything to get it gone. I know that's right, Chef. Chef says he has onions in his sock right now, y'all. Onions. You know what, Chef? We were talking about that one time. We do to to help yourself when you have a cold, and those old time remedies. Look, if it hadn't gotten better that morning, that next night, you already know the Vicks Vapor Rub under the soles of the feet, palms of the hand, socks, gloves. Y'all, that feels so good. Yes, Georgia Girl, summer colds are rough. Let me put that up there. Chef said, yeah. I already got them onions in the sock. I know. Yes, those summer colds are something else, because it's like you got a cold and you're hot. You're trying to keep cool. You got a cold. It's just like things are just all over the place. SD says, I damn near live in a mask thanks to my hospital. It's a good habit to still have. It is. Books, Floss, and Stuff. Hey, sis. Welcome to the live. Books says, hey, BT, and everyone in the chat. How you doing, Books? Y'all, Books is over there making some soap the other night. I was like, look at that. Books, that's a popping business. That's a booming business. Everybody is making soaps. And you know what? The one thing about that is everybody has their own little touch. And it's like something that everybody can thrive in. Like the soap business is a great business. It's Books was over there making soap. Yes, SD. And when people look at you like they crazy when you wear your mask, just look right back and keep on trucking. Keep on rolling, because you do still have to wear it. You have to protect yourself. If they choose not to protect themselves, that's them, but you have to protect yourself. Chef says, you right about it. I'm smelling like a bag of onions, but I heard it's a good remedy. Yeah, I heard that too, Chef. The onions, and some people say, do you cut it and sit it in your room? So I got confused about that part. Not confused, but I just really can't remember if you're supposed to cut it and sit it in your window, or sit it somewhere in your room, or if you're supposed to leave it whole. But I've heard people say put them in your socks. Book says, I'm doing good, finally relaxing. Yes, Books, you've been busy over there. You've been busy over there shopping, making soap. Chef and Sugar Daddy says, hey, Boots, Claws, and Stuff. Yeah, Boots been busy over there. Chef, you got me wanting to go to the store and get those greens. I was trying to wait till like Saturday, but I'm like, why not go today? Y'all, Chef got me wanting my greens. Chef says, I just cut it and put them in my socks under my feet. Okay. Have you ever done the Vicks Vapor Rub as well, Chef, under your own feet? It pulls on that cold. It pulls it. Boots says, I still wear my mask everywhere I go. I know that's right, Boots. I know. Boots says, hey, find this wine at SD1. George Girl says, I still wear mine too. I know, y'all. You have to. You have to. Because it's like what I've seen and noticed is that, like, across the country, the numbers are fluctuating in each area. Like, you may have an area, they're saying that their numbers are like a little bit up for about 2 weeks, and then they're a little bit down. Then they're a little bit up and a little bit down. I noticed that over the summer. So just praying and hope that the numbers come down and stay down. Stay down. SD says, I heard that too, a Chinese remedy, I believe. Oh, you mean with the onions, SD? Because I've heard that with the onions, and you know, the onions work. Onions work. Bruce says, hey, Steve and Frank. Chef says, nah, I should try Vicks on my feet. Really? Yeah, I heard the onions. If he's talking about the onions, I heard that the onion thing was started out as a Chinese remedy. But yes, Chef, try it. Try it. I'm telling you that, you know, they use Vicks Vapor Rub for a lot. Some people say I think they use it for stretch marks and stuff. But just get you a tongue play, like a spoon or something, or just your hand, and just rub it from your toe all the way back to all the way along the bottom of your foot to the heel. About 3 good rubs of it, or just whatever you want. Just put it on there. I usually just get me some and just put it all over, all along the sides and up under there. And I put on some socks, and it feels so good. Like that, it actually feels good. Now it is messy, of course, but it's not really bad messy. When you put your socks on, because I do it right before bed, so and it's not really bad messy. But you know, it will sometimes. I guess it depends on the socks that you have on too, if it'll seep out a little bit. But if you got some good thick cotton socks, pull them up. And if you get some of those gloves, like some people use those shower gloves, something like put it on and pull those over your hands and get up in the morning. Most people feel a lot better. You know, it may take you 2 to 3 nights to do it, but they usually feel better when doing that. And sometimes it helps knock it out. But try that Vicks. And usually you can even get the generic brand. Like you can get the Great Value if it's Walmart or whatever, Target brand. Yeah, I hope it works too. I think a lot of people have had these are some little summer colds. Georgia Girl says Vapor Rub is good and hot lemon honey tea. Yes, hot lemon honey tea. Yes. Do y'all put ginger? Georgia Girl, do you ever add ginger? I love to add ginger. Yes. Look at Chef. Chef that had that hot lemon tea, that hot lemon honey tea. Yes, it's good. It's good. Book says I'm gonna have to try that. Yes, that I'm telling you that Vapor Rub, the onions, the tea. But I do, like when I do my tea, I have lemon, honey, ginger, and a little bit of cinnamon. And then it just depends, it just depends. You don't have to have all that, but definitely try to have the lemon. And if you can, because most of us have a little bit of sugar, I mean, not sugar, but ginger and cinnamon in our cabinets anyway. A lot of times the remedy is right there anyway. Most of us usually keep an onion or 2 on standby. Georgia Girl says she's old school. Yeah, the ginger is good. Chef says I've heard someone saying they put Vicks in their tea. For real? I haven't heard of that. But I mean, it probably does work because we've always, do y'all remember being kids? Well, and I did it for my kids. You put a little bit of Vaseline so that it won't burn the skin too bad, because it does have that burning effect. Put it around your nostrils, on your chest, on your back. I would put it on the temporal area, like right back behind the earlobe. Some people just kind of use it maybe on their chest, back, and like around the right up under their nostrils. But I used to rub it around the nostrils. I would make sure, like I said, a good amount of Vaseline was there to protect it from burning the skin. There, behind the earlobes, sometimes on the temporals of your head, chest, and back. And then, of course, I would put it on my feet, on my kids' feet. And it just, even if it didn't knock your cold out like immediately or quickly, it made you feel so much better. It kind of opens you up And I don't know if you guys have heard this, and I don't know if this is. I know it's just I've always lived out by this because my grandparents, my parents say, when you use the vapor rub, don't go outside. Like use it when you're in for the day. It doesn't necessarily have to be at night, but use it when you're in for the day, or if you know you're not going out because you're cold. Sometimes the cold, you call off work and you're going to be in, so you're not going to be going outside. But try not to put it on and go outside because it opens your pores. I think is probably why. So you really don't want to do that. You have a cold, especially if it's wintertime. Now, summertime, it may be okay. It may be okay to throw on a little Vicks vapor rub and go outside, but it's so strong, you might as well just wait till you're in for the day. Sugar Daddy says, she'll find this why they say that onions draw toxins from your body. Research it. It's interesting. Yeah. Yep. Boot says, Georgia girl, I'm old school too. I use my grandma's remedies. Yep. And it used to be so funny when they do that stuff. But y'all, the one remedy that I did not use and a friend of mine did. Who has ever heard of, if y'all have been anywhere like from around the country areas, rural areas, cow patties. And y'all know what I'm talking about when I say cow patties. Back in the day, way back in the day, especially down south, they boil cow patties and make a tea with it. They say that pull the cold right on up out of you. It pulls the cold right on up out of you. Georgia girl says, okay, boo, they are the best. They're the best. They save money. And then some people don't like to use the castor oil. What's it? It's cod liver oil, castor oil. Sugar Q says, hey guys, I'm back. I had to do dishes. Oh, okay, Sugar Q. Welcome back. Ruth says, we have to remember that they don't make Vicks like they used to when we were young. They've added different stuff. Bruce, don't you hate that? I hate that even to today when it's something that wasn't around back in the day, that maybe it's been around maybe 10 years or so, something like that, 5, 10, 15 years. And all of a sudden you see on the label, new formula. I'm like, okay, just throw it out the window. I can't stand that when they start adding different stuff or, changing the ingredients, the things that you become accustomed to, because it usually seems to weaken it. Whatever it is, it tends to weaken it. Georgia girl says, right, Boop, it's not strong like the old days. They tend, you know what? Sometimes, y'all, the no-name, the off-name brand vapor rub seems to be just as strong or stronger. SD says, just rub a little Vicks on the ends of your pillowcase before you go to bed. That has worked for me. Right. Yep. And then the vaporizers. Do y'all still use vaporizers? I was like, when we were kids, my family, they didn't really use the vaporizer. They used to, they would have those wall heaters, and they would set a can of water on the heater, and then they would put like the vapor rub into something and set it on top and create the effect that they do with the vaporizers that you buy out of the store now. Like Vicks sells those vaporizers. They probably have other name brands too, but those vaporizers now, they steal the bomb too. Put a little bit of oil in them, or that little Vicks vaporizer oil, or just the Vicks itself. Stick it on that little reception top on there. Have you sleeping so good. Hey Sonya, welcome. Sonya says, hey, I'm so late. welcome. You're not late. You're right on time. We just did talking about some cold remedies and how things ain't like they used to be. Right, now it costs more, but you get less. Ain't that the truth, Boots? That's with everything. We used to complain about the chips having all that air in the bag, but y'all, if those bags are even less, they're even more empty than they used to be. There's even I'm like, are y'all gonna be selling like bags and telling us that there are chips in the bags now? Hey, hello everyone in the chat. Sonya says hello and happy Thursday. Sugar Q says, hey Sonya. Yes, Frank, things have completely changed. Right, SD, right. Those vaporizers and those humidifiers, yes. Sonya, ain't nothing in those bags. Nothing. And then the cereal. They waste more money. I'm like, why? Now I understand more. Like when y'all know some of those other brands or the store brands or the not so expensive brands of cereal that they sell them in the bags. I wondered for years, like, why don't they just put it in the box? It's no need. Why put it in the box? They pass that price on to us. A big box, plastic bag with half a bag of cereal. But then you get the other brands, the cheaper brands, you got a whole bag of cereal. I'm like, so we're paying, say, $5 for Frosted Flakes. Say I use Frosted Flakes. You're paying $5.89 or something, like basically $6 for Frosted Flakes. You're paying for that box, for that big box, and for a bag that's like half filled. When you can just go over here and get Creamios or whatever you want to call them, and they have a bag that's completely filled. It's the bag, and it's like $3.50. I'm like, so to me, that's always been smart. But people love name brand. So people love name brand, and once they get hooked on the name brand, they keep buying the boxes. But they're still selling, and they're still selling out. But sometimes people get wiser. Some people, those other brands are selling too, because they're still making them. Those cereal in the bags, people are still making them. Book says, get a pot of hot water and Vicks and inhale that steam with a towel over your head. What vaporizer or humidifier back then? Yeah, that pot of that steaming water. They sure do, Sonya. Sonya says she doesn't buy cereal anymore. It costs too much. Yes, they do. They cost too much. You're paying for a cardboard box and a bag that's half full. A bag that's half full. Look at SD. SD1 says, Boots, yes. Yeah, you're paying for a bag that's half. I'm like, okay, really? I'm like, if I knew then what I know now, I would have been like going straight to those bag cereals. But I always, how you always assume something and you shouldn't assume? I always just figured, I guess I figured they were cheap because I tried the cereal in the box that was cheap. So I'm like, so those in the bag, they gotta be cheap too. But I've tried some of those cereals. Those cereals aren't that bad. Some of those cereals taste good, actually. So some of them actually really taste good. So you save a lot of money buying cereal in the bag. Like I said, the bag is filled. It's not half filled and stuffed in a box. The money we pay for name brand cereal, we're paying half of it. Half we're paying for the box. That's what we're paying for. We're paying for the box and the labels. Book says, have y'all heard of a salve named Save the Baby? It's an old Save the Baby. I can't remember, what did it look like, Boots? Because I do remember a lot of old stuff that I can't remember the names, but they have those different pictures and funny pictures on them. I've seen a lot of different salves from back in the day with the baby images. Save the Baby. I can't remember. Yeah, it's on your ripoff. Share you out. I'll finish watching the replay. I'm relaxing, sipping on lemon tea now. All right, now, Georgia girl, sip on that tea, girl. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. And thank you for coming to my live. I appreciate you. And thank you for sharing me out. I appreciate it. And Frank. Yes, Old Remedy. Old Remedy. And then y'all know the powder, like you can't really use powder now. I mean, you can just still use cornstarch. There's a lot of things that cornstarch works well though. Because a lot of things that we were using powder for, I wasn't a big powder person though. I would like sprinkle it on bedding, bed linen or something sometimes, especially at work. When I was at work, and sometimes around the home, or like sprinkle it around in the closet or something, not directly on my clothing. But at cornstarch, I do like cornstarch. I need to see how to make your own cereal. I know that's right, Sonya. Hey, you can find out how to make just about anything else. That's what I was talking about earlier. Boots was over there making soap. And soap is a good market because people always use soap. There are some people who are sensitive to soap and they don't, but most of the times, if you got a good soap that smells good, soap don't cause anybody to break out and all that kind of stuff, and you know what you're doing, you research it. Soap is a booming business right now. People are making soap and candles, especially the soy candles. The soy candles have been popular for a few years now, but they're still booming. Soy candles and soap, those are really, really popular right now. It's off-white like cream. Okay, okay. So Boots, do they when they sell it, can you get it out of like Walmart, Dollar General, or do you have to kind of get it from like a local store? Y'all know sometimes those local pharmacies in your area, they have some of that old stuff that they used to sell back in the day. Sugar Dad said, Boots, Dr. Tishner's. They don't know nothing about that good old stuff. I know about Dr. Tishner's. SD said, we don't know nothing about that good old stuff. But most of that stuff like that, though, if you can't find it in the retail in the store, like I said, if you have an old pharmacy, or if a flea market in your area or a farmer's market in your area, a lot of times they'll have that good old stuff. Good old stuff. And you can find it from there. Like, I know people truly hate it when the little discount pharmacies or when the local marts close. They close shop or close down for good, because that's where you get all the old remedies, like all the stuff that you haven't seen in a long time. It's like you can get all that old stuff there, even down to like old candy, y'all. Y'all know the old fashioned candies that they used to have back in the day. Sometimes like the coconut bars. Who enjoyed? I'm talking about well, there's a coconut bar where it's just like a little strip of candy that's shaped maybe like with the two twisty ends, like a Tootsie Roll or something like that, but they're long. I think they're called Long Boys or something. They're made with coconut. Y'all remember those? And then you got the other coconut candy where it's like the red, white, and green, I think. Is it red, white, and green? No, red, white, and yellow. Red, white, and yellow. That coconut bar. If you love coconut, you probably love those candies. Father John's, yep, yep. You can still get Father John's, can't you, SD? I think you can still find that in, well, I don't know. I haven't seen it in a while. I was about to say, I think you can still get Father John's in the store. But like I said, I bet you can get it in a discount pharmacy or a local pharmacy, like one of your local home-owned mom and pop type pharmacies. I bet you can find it there. Yes, well, y'all, we've been talking, y'all. We've been talking about families, relationships, family ships, friendships, acquaintanceships, remedies, cereal, being ripped off. Walgreens, yeah, Walgreens is another store that tends to have some of the older products that we used to use, like the old baby products, the old Coles stuff for Coles and stuff like that. Yeah, they do. They have a lot of the old fashioned candy. Some places used to have like old fashioned ice cream parlors that sold old fashioned ice cream. Like lemon. Like you buy lemon today. I think Bluebell sells lemon, but it doesn't taste like lemon used to taste. Like that old fashioned lemon from back in the day. Walgreens, I can see Walgreens having it. Walgreens does have a lot of stuff. Let's see. Book says no, the older stores sell it. Okay, I was a little girl. They still sell it back home up north. Okay, the store is still open now. See, it's still open now. Yep, the older stores, they get all the stuff. So I'm like, and they get all the good stuff. And I just wonder like why a lot of it you don't find it at like Walmart, Target. But like SD1 says Walgreens, they tend to have some of the older products that we use, like our parents and grandparents used. Well, I'm gonna get off here, y'all. I appreciate everybody for coming in on this thankful, thoughtful Thursday. like Frank and Finest Wine sharing their experiences with us, just gave us something to reflect on and talk about. Like SD1 says, cherish your family. If you can make it right, if there's something wrong, make it right if you can. Try to make it right. Frostbite 2022, hello, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the live. Sonya, I love Walgreens too. They're a bit expensive, but I love them because they do, like Book says, the older stores usually sell stuff. But if you go into a new store like Walgreens, you can find some of the things that we used to buy. Frostbite 2022, hello, hello, hello. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please thumbs up the live if you have not shared out if you can. I appreciate you for coming in. We're about to get out of here, but hey, you did come in, so that means you spent a little bit of time with us in the live today, and we appreciate it. I appreciate each and every one of you guys who came in, who commented. I hope you liked the video. If you can, share it out. Georgia girl, I know you did, so you shared it out. And hey, peace, positivity, and prosperity, the 3 Ps. Regardless of what anybody says or think of you, you know you better than you. That's the whole purpose of peace, positivity, and prosperity. Without peace, there's chaos. Without positivity, there's negativity. Without prosperity, there's redundancy and just chaos and negativity and all the BS. So brush it off. Keep it moving. Everybody ain't for everybody. Enjoy your friends. Enjoy your family. You only get one family. And your friends, if they're your good friends, they're worth the effort too. They're worth the effort too. Like SD1 says, because good friends are like family. So make it right. If you have any issues with your family, your close friends, make it right. You'll feel a lot better. And you'll be glad you did it. Book says, I enjoy myself, VT in chat. Blessings, everybody. Thank you, Books. We enjoyed you too. We're glad you came into the live today. We really, really did enjoy you. We appreciate all the information that you gave us in this live today. And just be to know the information shared in this live was for educational and informational purposes only. We do not give any professional advice on this channel. Here, Frank. See you later, bro. See you later, SZ1. Frank says, I like Walgreens, but I can't stand them asking me if I want to use my Walgreens card. I know, if you want to use your card or not, and you know how to use it. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming to the live. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. And y'all have a great rest of your night. And make sure that you have a great Friday and a great weekend. Bye, y'all.